Salmai set to bowl the first ball of day 2. Abbas Ghani, and that's very sweetly struck over the offside.
Yes.
All the way for 6. So the first boundary of the day is a maximum, and that's a loose ball. Given the treatment down the leg side, there was a man back that struck too powerfully for him to cut it off. Quite circumspect. Now goes for something more adventurous. Right on cue. Flashes that away through the offside, and we'll go all the way for 4. Today, certainly at this time with this breeze, looks a picture, gets that one away, and that's down on the 45. And that is guided away for 3rd boundary from Mohammed Abbas Ghani. That's a well played pull shot. Cracking noise off the bat. Falls just short of the boundary, I think. Yep, confirmed.
Okay.
That is inside out for 6. This is launched straight back over the bowler's head, well over the bowler's head, over the side screen, and 6 more.
Yeah.
14 balls thus far, and more width, and through.
And through. This is at work to trouble you.
That's a tremendous shot off the back foot.
Yes.
Stood up, walked back, swung over for 6 more.
Yeah.
So when the opposition gets to 40. That's what the data shows.
Well.
And that's also got through the fielder. 4 more. It's raining runs at going Hungary's way at the moment, and that will be at least a wide. I was watching the opposition. It's a likely case that's over the offside. And in fact, it carries all the way for the first wicket of the day. It seemed to have been chipped to the offside, but it had some great carry on it with the breeze. Okay, this is
accepting.
Exactly what I was thinking. Oh, that's an inside edge, right down to us here. Does enter our area. Try and claw back some control. You can see the run rate on your screen. Bilal starts his second over with a commentator's curse as soon as you talk about clawing back control. But that is shorter, it's leg side, and it's fairly easily dismissed away for 4. The second half.
Great second half of the over. So
now he is struck firmly away. I was resisting saying too much about the first half of this over, and unfortunately it's been blown up. Back foot this time. Just thought for the moment he'd hit it straight to the fielder on the 45, but he could only watch it go past and run away for a boundary 4. That, though, is much more emphatic. Matty Ainsworth plays all right. A very full ball, a very good ball.
looking forward.
I thought you were going to say still looking for the ball still.
Yeah.
But he's got his first ball away.
Yeah.
Well guided into the pastures where there are no men. How the game evolves. That's also slog, but this time effective. It's gone for 4. So that'll cancel the comments for a couple of balls, but Drinks carries that sick. Well, it didn't make any difference. Drinks carry just walked straight in front of the sight screen as that ball was being bowled. Actually, no one. That's smashed over the leg side. Lands on the pathway at the top of the bank, clatters into the fencing, thankfully, which means we'll get our ball back. And much less. 4 more. This is becoming an expensive over already. Gone for 10. We've only had 2 balls from Karan Singh. That's an edge behind, so
Yes.
6, 4 and out from Zishan Cookie Hell in this over, but he's done his job because there are chaps with the field placings ready now, and his first ball is struck in the air, and it'll be the briefest of visit. Well, it would have been brief. It was quite a long visit in the end with the restructuring the field, but whatever they did worked. And that's not entirely timed, but enough on it to get it past the fielder stationed out there. Quite timed out the screws, which is why it only just got over the deep fielder. That is very well struck.
Yes.
That is back-to-back sixes. Okay.
Moment.
Okay, so that's a bit odd. I think the batter gave that up far too early. That's nicely struck away. Sohail Zadran's got his work cut out. The footwork, not good enough, I'm afraid. Got quite a lot on it.
Heckman to
The
learn.
ball
Good over.
trickled on there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fielding at point. Sorry, correction. Sandeep Mohand to open the bowling, correction. And the first ball is tucked away for 4. Pulled away with authority. Just have a look. Looks like it's gone all the way. Signals as such. That's also firmly struck. Taking advantage of the power play positions. Only 2 outs. That's punched over cover point for 4 more. Saclane. Similar
Okay.
result. Straighter this time.
Yes.
Actually, really well timed. 6 over extra cover. We've had some Cricket Federation Romania treats laid to our right. I'll just come back to that. As he dropped short. Hit not entirely with conviction, but well enough to split the fielders. The only 2 fielders they got out, they managed to bisect the pair. And that's pulled away effectively. Goes the distance for 6. And I mentioned the treats that have turned up. 17 overs to go, Dhananjay, and that's skied. And the wicketkeeper should be able to take this. The wicketkeeper, captain, opening bat, swallows that with ease. So, Mohammad Saclane, and again short, well struck. Sounded good off the bat. Goes for 4 to that area. Really get a chance to talk about the context of that. We'll come back to that. As it's stroked over, long off, effortlessly
Yes.
by Karambir Singh. So halfway through the over after this ball, and that will drop just short for 4 more, carved inside out, I should say. And this again, now where there is a long off in position, bursts straight through his hands for 6. So that was, and that's stroked, threaded between 2 fielders. That's really nicely struck.
Very
Arasmal Shigiwal. Just once again taking full advantage of the power play field settings to chip that over the offside ring. Where it doesn't end well. It's carved away again in front of square. 4 more, not far short of 6, so 18 off the over.
Burhanuddin coming in.
And he's greeted the 6th first ball.
Yes.
Hit it over towards, but over one of the tallest members of the fielding side, Matthew Ainsworth.
Down for this over.
And at 4 to back up the 6.
See, it's already down on 36.
Yeah, he's already crashed. Meanwhile, it's another boundary in this over. We had 3 in 4 balls. And it's skied. Long on, looks confident. Long on, shouldn't have looked that confident. It's actually made it over. Ainsworth in again. Look quite gentle pace, so we're just varying it, and it does get knocked away for 4. And taking full advantage. That's a sweet hit over long on. towards the drinks break. The match could be nearly done and dusted to all intents and purposes, as that's followed by a boundary 4 to consolidate. So
Now it's global.
yeah, carved away.
Yeah.
Again, too much room, short, room to swing the arms, get the requirement down to about 30 if things go well, and that will help. So it's a full toss, we're straightish, but aiming slightly towards the leg side, and Shigawal got them. Short again, hooked round, helped round, easily, made that look very easy. One legal ball so far. And that's also hit away for 4. But Razmal Shigawal is on 49 as we resume. In fact, he's not on strike because Karanbir Singh is. See how he goes about it. Has a chance, long on. And that is taken, so Karanbir Singh goes. This match. His first ball is struck away cleanly, straight down the ground towards the camera tower. So 4 runs. So his bowling analysis looks like there is more than one ball left. This could be the end of the match. It is the end of the match because it's struck over